Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel again. I haven't posted in literally forever, at least not with my camera. I just felt inspired to try and start up YouTube again, so here I am. I want to make this just in case, by the small chance, singers who struggle with stage fright might see this, or people who are bored and want a little story time. This is my story on how I overcame stage fright to a certain extent and how far I've come, and just my story on music itself. So I'm going to share that whole thing with you right now. So for those of you that don't know, I am a small town girl. I do some shows, gigs around town. I produce and write my own songs, which don't get at all a lot of attention just from my family. All songs I write are very personal to me, and I've come a long way from where I started with music. I started with music when I was like 8. I loved to sing since I was 8. I've been singing since I could talk, I think. It's just always been my thing, you know? Singing has always been my thing. So, had a sister who was really good at guitar and music and harmonizing and everything, and I grew up around that as well. So I grew up from a young age hearing things like that. I had a natural ability to understand tone for some reason. Thank God for handing me that, because I swear if I didn't have music, I don't know what I'd be doing. I don't know what I'd be good at. A lot of my middle school life, I didn't really sing in front of anyone, not even my own family. I was so insecure, guys. I was so hard on myself. I did do videos online. I've been doing that since probably 8th grade, but I never would sing for people in person because I was terrified. 8th grade talent show rolls around, right? Keep this in mind, I barely know how to play the piano. I know how to hit chords. I'm just completely new to music in itself. I'm in 8th grade and I'm like, I'm gonna sign up for the talent show. Bruh. It was a big, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but it was something. Day of the talent show, I go out there. They don't even have a seat for me, ready for me to sit at the piano. They don't even have a stand for the microphone, so some girl's standing there. Shout out Anna. She was standing there holding the microphone for me. So I don't have a seat, so I'm up here. I'm literally like this on the piano, and I am just freaking out. I start, and guess what song I chose, you guys? Jar of Hearts. Jar of Hearts. Now, that song is so dramatic, hard to sing in general. Horrible song choice. I'm so sad, unfortunate. I started off pretty okay, but all the notes were just chunked together because I couldn't play piano well. Started to have anxiety, my hands were shaking, so I stopped in the middle of it, started crying, walked away from the piano. People are going, Abby! Abby! Shout out to you guys. But I said I was going to finish that song and accidentally pushed the demo button and it started playing. It was a wreck. It was a wreck. It was horrible. And that, I feel like that was one of the turning points for me. I need to figure my stuff out. I need to get my confidence up. So, okay, in high school, I'll join a choir. So I do. I joined the basic choir first year. Second year, I try out for the more difficult choir to get into, make it into that choir. I had a really good choir teacher and a good group of people around me. Sophomore year, there was these things called talent shows in front of just the choir, which wasn't very big. Finally, after multiple times, I really mustered up the courage to do that a couple times, and it didn't go horribly. So over sophomore to senior year, I just loved music. I was in marching band, I was in choirs, and I just learned everything I could about music possible. Eventually, I got to the point where I would sing at every talent show and actually start doing better in front of people. Not how I wanted to. I couldn't really look up. Wait. Rewind. I got into college with a singing video I did and sent it to them to get to the music program. And I got in, I thought that was really cool. I didn't really have much faith in myself at the time. So I got into this music program. I learned a whole lot of new things. It's just in 1 year of college. And I joined an a cappella group, which really helped me get out there. What really, I think, helped was a vocal coach. If you've never went to a vocal coach, do it. Do it. And being in a group, being in a choir, being in anything that doesn't involve just you, just to start, dipping your toes in the water, that helps. I promise. The group of girls were awesome. I think about them regularly. Aww. They probably don't think about me, but I think about them regularly. I think that was really something that helped me. Then I blew up on Instagram, long story short, and that was after my first year of college, and I was like, I liked college. I did. Everything else, I didn't like it, and I didn't like classical music, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to do stuff online, and I want to do music, so I'm going to just do this all by myself. Completely take a career shift and redo everything. Oh, I started to model on Instagram as well as posting videos on Instagram. I started to actually sing in front of my family. That's what I started with when it came to just me singing in front of people. I started with my family. Just little family gatherings, I started doing that. And when you get feedback from that, you're like, okay, that was a few people. I think I could do more. My hair got stuck. Eventually, I was like, I need to create a singing account, so I did. I kept posting my music and my voice, and I had like 1 or 2 songs out at the time. And eventually, I hit this point where people were reaching out to me and they were like, you need to sing in front of people. And they were right. So I found a guitar player and I just started practicing. We had absolutely no equipment. I had no idea what I was doing, but I learned a whole set of songs and I started where I could, just a small town, little boutique downtown. And I was freaking terrified, you guys. I started a little rough, but by the end, I got so much more comfortable as it kept going on. It's like, okay, I can do this. And ever since then, I have been getting gigs and getting better at talking and getting better at being myself in front of people. That's my whole background story. I hope it wasn't too long. Here are my tips for overcoming stage fright. 1, know what vocal warm-ups work for you. Do a lot of research about vocal warm-ups if you do not have a vocal coach or never have. Just warm up really well, okay? That's just goes without saying. But 2, before starting anything, sing in front of one person. Or like 2 people that you really, really trust. Just start showing them your singing videos. Start by singing at little family gatherings. Get used to it. If you're just starting out, then number 3 would be, remember, if you are singing for a crowd of people, chances are they are not paying that much attention to you. Do the best you can, but remember your background sound at the beginning, and that's just what it is. Don't overthink every single thing you do, which I did a lot, and I still do a lot. Do your best, try your best. You're out there, you're doing what you can. If you're singing for a group of people and some of your family members are there, look at them. Just look at them as you're singing. So it kind of looks like you're interacting with the crowd. It looks like you're a little more comfortable. Also start off with not playing the instrument at the same time. I recommend that because it's helped me a lot. Having someone up there playing the instrument with me, harmonizing, whatever, that has helped a lot. So number 5, do not do everything yourself at first, at least. Unless you are just iconic, because that's good for you. Before a little gig or anything that you do, take the deepest breath you can take. Just breathe. Remember how to breathe. Remember to breathe from your diaphragm. Don't just disassociate. Be present in the moment and breathe. Remind yourself, be mindful. Also, something that really helped me when I first started out, people might frown upon it. Close your eyes when you're singing. Just try it. Just close your eyes and picture you're in your room or you're in your kitchen or wherever you like to sing. Close your eyes and picture there and put the effort that you would when you were in that room, because a lot of people can sing a lot better or more naturally whenever they're by themselves. So try that. Try closing your eyes, just being in the moment, just closing your eyes, and then slowly start opening, slowly start looking at the crowd. So that is just some advice, just some parts of my story that I hope maybe inspired some singers or was just fun to watch. Probably no one will watch it, but I wanted to do a new little video and get back into YouTube because why not? I hope you all have a great night, and yeah, bye.